Okay. Easy Noise, the first song on the EP. This is the poppiest song and one of my least favorite songs on the EP. But also one of my favorites. What? I don't know. I have mixed feelings on this song. It's very cheesy, but kind of purposefully so. But also, is that just an excuse to make a bad song? I don't know. I don't know where the line of irony on this song is, because originally it was just like, I'm going to make a pop song making fun of pop songs. And then it turned into a criticism of the music industry. Man, I don't know. It was just a project to learn sidechain compression originally. And then I was like, I'm going to write lyrics. So yeah, here's how I started. I started with the bass. It's just an audio sample. So that's the main piece that just plays throughout the entire song, basically. And then I add in these drums for the build. It's just a very light kick. And then I got that's just a fun audio noise. I was just like, I'm going to put it in there just for kicks and gigs. And then we got these other drums. And then I think we just have a basic riser and then a little drum fill, and then we're into the chorus. Yeah, so for the chorus, I have the bass that I used from before, but I just made it bigger, basically using like reverb and adding back in the low end and making it more drivey. And then we have the drums here. It's very straightforward. The other thing I have sidechain compression on is these synths. So like I said, that bouncing feeling is coming from sidechain compression. And if you want to learn how to do that, maybe leave a comment and then I'll see it, because I get 0 comments and it'll be very easy for me to see. And then I'll just and then maybe I'll do like a YouTube short on like how to do it on Logic. But you could just look up, I don't know, any other tutorial too. But if you want a tutorial from me, even though there's already like 100 out there, if you want them from me, just comment it and I'll do it. So, and then we got these strings that come in. And that's the basic layers of every single chorus besides the vocals. But every chorus in here is basically the same. I have a lot of hate and a lot of love for this song. Anyway, you get into the verse here. It's just one layer, because who needs layering? I know I don't. So you got this. Make a mess of me, I'm done practicing. It's very, there's a little bit of reverb, but not too much. There's a lot of drive. There's a lot of power. It's the same kind of closeness to the mic, breathing, and driviness that we had in the last song as well. It's kind of just a similar way I just did my vocals in that whole EP, because I liked it at the time, and I don't hate it now. I just don't do it as much. So let's go over the lyrics. First verse, make a mess of me, I'm done practicing, I'm done pastoring, I've found a following. This is talking about getting success and then being like, who cares? I'm done practicing and getting better. I'm done pastoring and having a message in my lyrics. And I'm, because you know why? Because I found a following. And who needs to try when you've already made it? Then the second part is sell out with my voice, making the wrong choice. I love that it's easy, so I'm making easy noise. And then it goes into the chorus. That second part's pretty self-explanatory. It's just like, everything's easy, so I'm going to keep doing it easy, because why try? And that chorus sounds like this. Running backwards too confusing, I just want to phone home. The chorus vocals are very similar to the verse in their characteristics, like how I edited them and stuff. There's a little bit more reverb on the chorus vocals, but it's just very drivey and breathy. Running backwards too confusing, I just want to phone home. And then we have these high auto-tuney background vocals. Running backwards too confusing, I just want to phone home. Couldn't tell you why I like that, but I do. In the background, I just like to have it be super auto-tuney. You don't hear it that much, and it just makes it sound cleaner, I guess. Running backwards too confusing, I just want to phone home. I don't know, I like it. Sue me. So yeah, then you got the second part of the chorus here, which is just the hook part. The main hook is this analog crunch lead. And then layered on top of that, you got these vocals. I sound like Smeagol. listen to me. I can explain. And the reason for the vocals and the reason and that bit took a lot of effort. I had to get out of my chair, so leave a like. Yeah, those vocals are weird, man. A lot of times I just find weird noises and then I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it in my song. So then we got these repeating easy noise is a choice on the sides here. Easy noise. And then it goes back into the verse. Second verse, to be exact. Anger festering. Second verse is more making fun of pop than the industry itself. So let's get into the lyrics. Anger festering, you confess to me, can't stop mentioning that I know how to sing. Do you wonder why you picked the wrong guy every single time? It's because he's not me. I don't know, man. I feel like that first section is pretty self-explanatory. It's just being narcissistic. Can't stop mentioning that I know how to sing. It's like, it's that one person that shows up to the f***ing party and there's karaoke and they're like, hey, let me try. And then they're like insane at singing. The rule is if you're good at singing, either don't sing karaoke, wait till everyone's drunk so they don't really care about you, or sing a song that's out of your vocal range so that you suck. Those are the rules. Be bad at karaoke. Otherwise, everyone's like, oh, this guy purposefully did this so that they could show off. Even if that's not the case, that's how you're being perceived. Don't do it. I'm getting off track. Anyway, second part of this verse. Do you wonder why you pick the wrong guy every single time? It's because he's not me. This whole second part is just like, this is annoying lyrics that I hear more or less in a lot of pop songs. Because the pop song, I mean, even if the artist doesn't feel that way all the time, it's kind of like reflecting wanting to feel that way. And when you're listening to the song, then you start to feel that way. It's very like, you know what? I'm going to feel good about myself. And that's fine. There's a place for that. I'm not saying that's like illegal. It just gets old after a while and it's a little bit cheesy. So I just kind of like poke fun at that. I'm not like against feeling happy. But then you get into the chorus. It's just the same copy paste because I'm such a good musician. And then you get into the bridge here. And like I said with the last video, bridges, I like to come all the way down and then build up. So the main layer I have here to kick off the bridge is the strings that I made. Instantly, the vocals come in right as the bridge starts, and it's the verse vocals, I believe, but all the bass is taken out to make it sound all megaphony. Make a mess of me. Then I start adding in other layers like the drums. Just kind of start slowly building as I go. You get into the second half of this bridge where the annoying vocal comes in, which is just the word noise looped every quarter note. And then I have the pitch shifter automated and going everywhere. It looks like this. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how I did this bridge, but I did it and now it's here. Anyway, you get to this last part of the bridge and it does the build, drop, and then everything comes in and hits together. And then I think this is the one the one chorus that's slightly different than the other ones. And I think the only difference is the fact that I added another drum layer. So if you listen to this old one, it's just, but then in this new one, I added this top layer. So when it comes in, you can hear it with everything else. Yeah, and then you got the last hook. And then you got this last part. And that is how I end the first song of my EP. And it's very poppy, and it's very repetitive, and it's a lot of what I hate in pop songs. So I guess on that front, I succeeded. Thanks for watching.